I'm gonna tell you what I worry about. What I worry about is something people just completely ignore. Dez Bryant was a threat. Dez Bryant, like I said, Beasley should have shook Dez Bryant hand when Beasley caught that touchdown against Kansas City. He was in the red zone. Dak was in shotgun. When they hiked the ball, the safety immediately went over and helped the cornerback cover Dez because they know what Dez do.
Exactly,
It left,
dog.
it left Beasley wide open for a touchdown. Let me tell y'all something. Y'all saying we don't need a big time wide receiver or dog because of the running game. How much you think Zeke gonna run? And let me ask you this: you know how poor your running game gonna be when DBs ain't worried about your wide receivers because none of them are a threat. Don't you understand that they're gonna fill up that box now because they ain't got to worry about covering? What they gonna double T? They gonna double T Will? No, we probably
And
gonna have
and then what's gonna
we probably
happen when
gonna have
Dak
a
has to
rookie over
throw
there.
over 20 times? What's gonna
We
happen
probably
when Dak has to throw over 20 times?
we probably gonna have a rookie
What
over
if
there, and the DBs ain't gonna have to double no rookie, so they're gonna fill up the box and worry about Zeke, and they gonna see you can't have no running game when the fucking DBs ain't gotta worry about your damn wide receiver because he ain't no threat. Ain't no rookie gonna be a big enough threat to get double covered. It's just not gonna happen. They're gonna fill up that box and worry about Zeke, and Dak gonna have to throw 20 times.
There you have it, man. You know what you pretty much just saw is something I said, around April when we first got rid of him. You ain't got to be a genius to know getting rid of 88 was the worst thing you can do. It was just the worst thing we can do for the team at the time with the coaches and we had and the limited quarterback that we had. But a lot of people were too stubborn to see it. They thought Dez Bryant being gone was the answer. They thought we were going to have a big shake back. They thought we was going to go get Sammy Watkins or whoever else was out there on, I don't know, all those receivers that were out there. I knew that just wasn't the key. I knew they needed a scapegoat for the poor season that they provided us and the poor playing coaches that this organization did overall. And they chose their most reliable player besides Ezekiel Elliott to cut. When the whole receiving corps last year was stale. They were stale. And 88 was still the most productive. Still the most yards, still the most touchdowns. And like I said back then, when you get rid of 88, all sights are on 21. All sights are on 21. Stop him. That's it. Once you give it 88, that's what you're going to have. Ain't no threats out there. We ain't got no deep ball. 88 was that. If 88 was there, you think Earl Thomas would have had no interceptions? No, because 88 been going down the damn numbers. Earl Thomas would have had no interceptions. It just wouldn't have happened. I don't think it would have happened, because 88 ain't, look, y'all, I'm not here to make a plea for Dez or rehashing the old, arguments or debates or nothing. I'm just showing you what I said back then is taking effect now. That's why you see the title of the video, because it's exactly what I said that was going to happen. You get rid of your biggest threat. Well, you get rid of your second biggest threat, they'll be able to focus on the first one, which is Zeke. Because I believe Zeke was a bigger threat than Dez Bryant. But once the second biggest threat gone, you only got one. And all eyes on him at that point. So, there you go. And it's just not a running league no more, y'all. You can't win Super Bowls running the ball no more. If you look at the past 8 Super Bowls, they weren't won that way. They just weren't. It just doesn't work like that anymore. You gotta be able to throw the ball. Big plays and good defenses are what wins Super Bowls nowadays. That's it. We don't have a big playmaker on the outside. Not one. We don't have a big playmaker on the outside, and I think it's hurting our organization. I think it's hurting our team, and I think Jason Garrett, Scott Lanahan, and whoever else had a taken getting rid of 88 was just bad. It was scapegoat, man. They start firing bullshit coaches that didn't mean nothing here and there. Then they finally try to make a big splash with getting rid of 88, and it hurt us. They need him, or they need a playmaker, a threat, a big strong guy. We don't have it. Bryce might help us out a little bit, And even if Bryce is the answer, we cut him. We cut him at first because we thought we knew what we were doing. We thought we knew what we were doing when we cut Bryce. And the only reason they got him back because they got him for $700,000. You know, so I think this whole coaches need to go. They're definitely not helping out when it comes to play calling. Dak Prescott. And overall, I still want a new quarterback. You know, Dak Prescott, he's like a car that give you good days and bad days. And the only solution is to get a brand new car off the dealership, off the lot. The only solution is to suck it up, stop being stubborn, and go spend the money. And get you a brand new car off the lot. Put that car in the back, throw a cover over it. Because some days you can get to work, some days it won't even goddamn start. And I got to root for him right now because he's still our quarterback. I don't want him to lose just so I can say I told you so. That's silly. I'm a Cowboys fan at the end of the day. I want him to win. I don't want to tank the season so we can get a better pick. That's silly. I'm not that type of fan. But like I say, this video isn't a gloat rehashing the old things about Dez or be like I'm the best, smartest Cowboy fan out there. That's so dumb. All that is dumb. I'm just showing the consistency of what fans know about the predictability of this organization. And it's showing. It's just showing. We don't need scapegoat. We need new coaches that can help this team be better. And we don't have it at the point right now. Rewatch the game. I have a different opinion than I did the first time. Definitely not all the players. The game wasn't on all the players 100%. You know, I don't screw the percentage. I don't care no more. You know, that's just me, myself. I have an ego of trying to act like I know this and that. You know, I can't help it. It is what it is. Regardless of all that, I'm still a diehard Cowboy fan. Some scheme and, you know, I rewatched the game and I watched Law Nation break things down. I watched Okoye, and watching all those guys also helped me saw different things too. But I did rewatch it myself too and noticed a lot. And these coaches just ain't it. And they ain't doing the quarterback no justice because he's limited also in what he can do. And they're not, you know, helping him out in no type of way. So overall, I just want to get better. Hopefully next year I can get a new quarterback. And I got to run, got some business to take care of. Pardon me if the audio is bad. I don't have my mic hooked up. I'm just using the camera mic. We got a big game this weekend. We need the W, man. Peace out, y'all.